kind enough to hang on there. And your reflections on holding on to Winchester. Steve Bryan, your colleague there, back in. Glad to see him, because I say he did lose the whip for a bit.
Yeah, look, Steve's a good guy, and he's a good One Nation, modern, compassionate Conservative like myself, and I'm pleased that he's come back. But we've got a job of work to do to get on with the country now and to fix a lot of the challenges that were talked about in this election, and we're very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, One Nation Conservative. I mean, do you see the party still being that, or has it moved to the right?
No, I think that's very clearly been answered by the British people during this election. Elections are won by parties that try and go for the centre ground, that try and go for the One Nation agenda. You know, fulfilling a referendum result is not extreme. It's actually honouring the result of something the British people have voted for. So let's get that done, and then move on to all the progressive, modern, compassionate, Conservative stuff that I know Boris believes in, and people like me are in politics for.
But how do you re-establish that connection with the public, who we all know, and it was part of the Conservative campaign, how disaffected they've got with all the politicians? Now, in a lot of those seats, Conservative MPs are replacing Labour MPs, some of whom were self-avowed socialists. How does the Conservative Party take that on board?
Look, I think what you're getting at is fair. I think that a lot of people have put their faith in us now. You know, who voted for us perhaps for the first time. That's a challenge. That's a real opportunity to go and redefine who votes for the Conservatives in 2019, 2020 and beyond. And for people like me who think we're on a journey to reaching out to more and more voters, I think that's pretty exciting. I think, you know, Boris has clearly got this agenda. He's always had this agenda. This is why people like me supported him. Brexit has sort of clogged up the machine, but you know, once that is done, we can move on to some really exciting stuff. We've got to invest in the NHS and schools and all those good things that you know, the British public want to see.
And would it serve them if by the end of 2020, and Boris Johnson has pledged that there will be no extension to the transition period, if a trade deal is not done with the European Union, would it be serving these new Conservative electors if there were in effect a no-deal Brexit?
I think everyone's kind of fed up with the constant what ifs. Boris is pretty clear he's going to get a trade deal by the end of next year. Let's let him get on with it. Let's get it done. And meanwhile, get on with all these other things we've talked about in the election that people like me got into politics.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, the thing is, sorry, the cheering behind you, I wonder if you can still hear me, but you know, the thing is that it isn't done. It isn't done with the withdrawal agreement. There's an awful lot more to do. The heavy lifting is still to be done. Okay,